Sometimes by the Smashing Pumpkins is going to be played in standard tuning. The recording of this song is done electrically, and you could see in the demonstration at the beginning intro of this video that I was playing electric as well, but I'm going to just show you on an acoustic. The opening progression, what it sounds to me like they're doing, is you're going to take your, I use my second finger and ring finger to put down on the 3rd string 2nd fret, 2nd finger, and then ring finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret. And those will remain planted throughout the main progression. And then the first chord, you will be strumming and striking the open 4th string. And I'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8 are going to be emphasizing these 2 fretted fingers. Like. The second movement is go with your first finger to the 6th string 2nd fret, and then same emphasis on the fretted strings in the higher register. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the next movement is you move your first finger now to the 5th string 2nd fret, same emphasis. And then the 4th chord of the verse is going to be using your pinky finger to go to the 6th string 3rd fret. And it just does that over and over again. A second progression that you might hear happening in this song is kind of a little pre-chorus, I guess we could call it. It's going to begin on the G, and I'm using the exact same frettings as before up here, but our taught G chord. Then to an A chord, where you're going to lift up your pinky finger and put your first finger on the 4th string 2nd fret while leaving your 2nd and ring finger still planted in the rest of what would traditionally be an A chord. Strum on that A for a while, and then you'll hear an electric guitar part start going, and whenever that begins, you're still holding on the A, and then it goes to the D, like the open 4th string. And in this D, I tend to then put my pinky finger down on the 2nd string 3rd fret to make it more of a standard D, and then it just repeats the progression from earlier, from the D to the F sharp, to the B minor, to the G. Another thing that you can probably hear some guitar doing, and it may be one of the main guitars doing it inside of our original chord progression that we learned up here, but there's a pretty steady guitar that is just droning on an A note the whole time. And then it will randomly pick up from the A note. I'm playing it with my pinky finger on the 4th string 7th fret. It will randomly pick up the pinky and fret with something else, the 4th string 5th fret, and then go back to the 7th fret to get a feel like. Whenever we get to the pre-chorus, you can hear an electric guitar doing this. The way that you would play that is I'm playing it with my 1st and 2nd fingers all on the 2nd string. I'm starting off with the 2nd string fretted on the 2nd fret, and then I'm putting my 2nd finger down on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and it just kind of plays between those 2 notes. And then it lingers on sometimes the 2nd fret and sometimes the 3rd fret while Billy Corgan keeps singing the lyrics, and then towards the end of the phrase you can hear that guitar part ascend to something like that. So the way that it ascends and then descends is you'll go from the 2nd string 3rd fret to the 2nd string 5th fret to the 2nd string 7th fret, and then back down to the 3rd fret, and then ring finger to the 3rd string 4th fret, then 1st finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then ring finger to the 4th string 4th fret, and then 4th string open. Whenever we get to the chorus, you can hear the lead guitar playing, coupling the vocal melody going. The way that you're going to do that is I start with my ring finger on the 2nd string 5th fret, and then go down to, with my 1st finger to the 2nd string 3rd fret, and then back up to the 2nd string 5th fret, and then back to the 3rd fret. So you're alternating between 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret. And then after you go back to that 3rd fret, you drop down one more fret to the 2nd fret, and then back up to the 3rd fret. And then it comes up to the 7th fret of the 2nd, all this is 2nd string. So 7th fret, then back down to the 5th fret, back down to the 3rd fret. And then it repeats. And you can listen to Billy Corgan singing, and the guitar part is just rhythmically mirroring what he is doing there. Finally, a really approachable lead part in this song, the lead break. You're going to start off with your finger on the 2nd string 7th fret, and then you'll go to the 8th fret, and then back to the 7th fret. All of this is on the 2nd string still. So that's the first part of the lead break, and it really just alternates between those two notes right there. So 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 7th, 8th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret. It just goes back and forth. And then you can hear after one strike, and listen to the recording to really get the timing on this correctly. You can hear him kind of, the guitar player kind of slide out of the 7th fret and then slide all the way back up to the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So then you're going to be alternating between the 10th fret and the 12th fret. And it does that like 4 times. And then the last time, you'll hit your finger on the 12th fret and slide it up to the, what is this now, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th fret. Slide up to the 2nd string 15th fret. And then you'll move with your 1st finger to the 1st string. I say 1st finger, you can use whatever finger you want. It might be easier to jump from ring finger to ring finger on the 1st string 13th fret. Hit that, and then bend it. Just kind of keep bending it as the note decays, and that's what the lead part is.